Hi, my name is Carol Stevens, and I'm a cancer exercise specialist for Above and Beyond Cancer. And Mary and I are going to go through some balance hacks that help you with balance. So the first one is your eyes. Moving your eyes, that helps you with balance. The second one I want you to think about, I'm just going to talk about them, then we're going to run through them. The second one is you have a lot of nerves in your hands, and the more you make that connection with your brain, it will help you with your balance. So squeezing something, squeezing my hands or putting my hands on my body is going to help me make that connection with my brain. The second one is breathing. You don't want to hold your breath because you want to keep that rhythmic breathing when you are practicing balance. So Mary and I are going to stand with our feet together, and I'm going to have my touching for my hands, and Mary's just going to be to her side. And we're going to just hold that. So we are going to look to the right. And when I look to the right, I'm always going to spot and I'm going to exhale. So turn your head, spot, and then center. Now we're going to go to the left. Turn your head to the left, spot, and exhale. So you just, with your head movement, you just want to do that in small doses. And if you have trouble with vertigo, this might not be an exercise for you. So the next one is we're going to put our feet split stance. If you need to hang on to a chair like Mary, you can always have that option. You always want your neurosensory system to win. So wherever you're at, you do it where you win and you feel comfortable and you feel safe. Otherwise, your brain will perceive that as a threat. So now, Mary and I'm going to take my hand out in front of me, my finger, and I'm going to leave my finger there, and I'm going to turn my head to the left and then the right, but my eyes have to stay focused on that finger. So now, you can do that, or else I'm going to move my finger and my eyes are going to follow the finger. The next one is called saccades. This does have a high brain kind of connection with it, but if you feel dizzy or nausea, you definitely would want to stop. So what I'm doing is, and you probably want to start with your feet together, and I'm going to look quickly to the right and then to the left with my eyes. So I'm going to go right, left, just moving my eyes. Right, left. So that's called saccades. The other one that is very beneficial to work on is peripheral vision. People, if they have a hard time walking or their balance, they get in this narrow tunnel vision, and they're losing all this important information out here or where they're at, and they're more likely to fall. So I'm standing nice and tall. I can have my hands here connected to something, help my balance, make that connection. And I'm going to stare at something like 100 feet outside. So I'm staring at that. I have my gaze on it, and I cannot move my eyes. But I'm going to say, okay, I see the plants over here. I see the papers on the floor. I see the chair. I'm seeing Mary. I see the lights up here, the flowing. What do I see around me without moving my eyes?